have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the...
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
That was unimpressive.
Bombarda!
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo! Leviosa!
Bombarda!
I won't rest until you're dead. You will...
An utterly pitiful display.
Let's get it. Not quite.
You won't know.
Such your best. Is it? Not
What an unfortunate disappointment. Are you quite finished? When are you going to give up? Is that the best you can do?
Bombarda!
No! No!
I will make you pay. I won't rest.
Revelio!
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Hello? Why, as a grapple you are.
Leviosa!
Who do you think you are?
Depulso!
How childish! I'll bury you in the deep. You are postponing the inevitable.
I shall have been. Ranrock won't be Release me! Release me!
Protego! Accio!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Over here!
Bombarda! Bombarda!
I should you no matter how you shake me!
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Rebellion!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Bombarda!
I will make you pay. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
I won't.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Incendio!
Accio! They're just ordinary
Guardian
guys.
Leviosa.
Any ideas?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing...
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure there.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Protego! Bombarda! Revelio!
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
What is that? Ranrock's loyalists, all but declared
Lumos! Incendio! Lumos! Protego! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
an unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
You haven't had much.
I know I heard something. Not your best moments, I fear. Red Rock will lead us to victory!
There you are. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise. Get accustomed to that. I won't rest. Do you think this is funny?
Red Rock will unite us!
Accio!
I won't rest.
Protego!
Not very good at this, are you?
We're not finished yet. Protego! Descendo!
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you? Let go!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo!
You certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on
Incendio!
bravery.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio!
Now.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
What? Brilliant.
A journal entry by Isadora.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
Bombarda! triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas. We can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Revelio. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I could use some rest. That's actually important.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio!
There she is, above us. She did make it home. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many times to capture her. At least
Incendio! Arresto momentum.
Expelliarmus!
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And probably like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
Watch your step. How lucky for us.
Revelio.
Hard to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Wait, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She's making it easy.
welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I normally try, but we're well past that. Look! Underneath! I think we're close! She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
What?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Don't be stingy.
Potions. Hopefully Pippin's quality.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Protego! Flipendo! Repulsor! Descendo! Flipendo! Descendo! Levioso! Repulsor! Descendo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Repulsor! Descendo! Flipendo! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Protego! Arresto momentum. Descendo. Flipendo. Also, Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Descendo. Repulsor. Flipendo. Repulsor. Accio. Descendo. Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Would you mind helping a wizard in distress?
Revelio.
You come out before I find you.
Arresto Momento.
Never! Let's see you survive that.
Arresto Momento.
Go too hard. What have you done?
Arresto Momento. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve.
Betting on the dragon's prize. Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Disappoint me!
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Revelio. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. I myself would be proud. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, They weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is a scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest
Yeah, the spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Levioso!
All this grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Incendios!
Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems... Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! I need to find a safe way across. Accio! Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety complete. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Incendio! Incendio! Protego!
Dramatic, isn't it? Protego! Incendio! Revelio! Accio! Depulso! Revelio!
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Incendio! Repulso! Revelio!
Another barricade, considering how well you did on the last one. Cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio!
This looks different than what we faced before. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Accio! How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio!
Accio!
That works. Keep going.
Accio! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end.
Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep... Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Well, what happened back
I'll
then?
explain on the way. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't.
Revelio.
And I did want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed. It's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Revelio.
You don't know who you're... Expulsion!
Imperial.
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
Keep out of sword's reach! Let me out!
To the right!
Got him! That was unimpressive! You're very... Yeah! I should have been...
You'll not win here.
Oh, stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! Don't do that! Stay back!
Protego.
There's nowhere to go.
Keep out of sword's reach!
Arresto momentum.
You almost had a lucky shot!
Uncle, to the right.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
They're closing
Protego.
in.
Expulsion! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Revelio.
Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You idiot! Lottie has served our family for 5 generations, and you go and give her clothes?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment. I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? You there, can you help me?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.